Welcome to the Doom Cave. We are Day of Doom, Long Island Underground, brutal New York death metal.
What's up, everybody? Keeping it extreme for you.
That's right. My name is Rich Hervey. Play the drums.
Doug Randazzo, guitars, vocals.
Sam Lara, I play bass and vocals.
Mike Fairley, guitar.
Alright, everybody. If you want it fucking sick, sick is what you're gonna get. Stay fucking evil. Day of Doom was spawned in the early 2000s, and we went on to record our first album, Night of Horror, with Doug Cerrito manning the board, Ex-Suffocation and Hate Eternal. And about 2 years after that, we went on to record our second release, Slaves to Insanity. And roughly about 2 years after that, we just released our newest release called The Gates of Hell. And if it's sick, brutal, crushing death metal you're looking for, well then we suggest that you pick that up. You can get it right now at lavadome.org. You can also pick it up at insanetalesfromthedead.com. And we also do have new crushing merch done by Mark of Art Wars. And also the artwork on the album was done by the mighty Raul Gonzalez. So that's basically the history of Doom.
Alright, so our lyrical content, man, we tend to kind of get into the occult theme, downfalls of humanity, you know, all the fucked up things happening in the world, you know, also religion, the deception behind it. You know, this is stuff we really take serious, so, you know, we like to hit on that a bit, you know, quite a bit.
And as far as the message, we're not trying to send any message to anybody. If you have your eyes and ears open to what's going on in the world, it's clear to see what lies ahead. As for the shows we've been playing, we've been getting some great shows. We've been playing a lot of great venues. We've played with Deicide, Broken Hope, Disgorge. We've also played some great shows with our longtime friends, the Mighty Suffocation, Pyrexia, Dehumanized.
What's the hole right there?
Yeah, we got some more coming up with Moral Decay, Dehumanized. So
I'm lucky 13. So
that's it, yeah, man. So things are going to be brutal this coming year. So definitely go on the net, check us out on Facebook for all the dates that we'll be playing, and come out and see us destroy.
As far as equipment we use, I use ESP guitars, PV cabinets, dime heads, Behringer foot pedal and processor, and Diodario strings.
I use Ibanez guitars, Marshall heads and cabinets, Digitech death metal pedal, and Ernie Ball slinky strings.
I play Ibanez 6-string bass guitar. I also use Gallion Kruger amps. I got Gallion Kruger cabinets. Also, you know, bottom end from Mark bass. I use Ernie Ball strings. And it gets me what I need.
So I use D-drum drums. I play Evans heads, Vic Firth sticks, Meinl cymbals, and Access pedals. That's basically what we use to destroy you.
Some of the bands were influenced by, you know, Pestilence, Ripping Corpse, Gorgasm, Carcass, Destruction. The list goes on for me. Cannibal Corpse.
There's not much that doesn't influence me, pretty much anything, but I would go with Suffocation, Deicide, Morbid Angel, Napalm Death, anything in death metal grindcore from the early 90s mostly, but I love pretty much anything.
That's right. I want to throw Demonacy in there, man. An old school band that we all respect.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Geez, who else, man? Shit, the fucking list goes on.
That's right. You got Human Remains.
Yep.
You got Gore Guts. We forget Guts. Yeah, man. You know.
Oh wow.
And then you know, and then you got the mic.
Autopsy.
Yeah. Yeah, death. And then, you know, you can't leave out Slayer, no matter what anybody says.
Pyrexia.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of great bands that we have influenced, and then we go back to the old school where everybody's got Sabbath, but then we've got Maiden, we've got Rush, and Mighty Kiss. You wanted the worst, you got the worst, fuckers.
Alright, so our first really big show, I gotta say, was at Gramercy Theater. That was with Deicide, Broken Hope, The Scourge. That was a sick show, man. I mean, lots of people were there. They loved it. And they really, really crushed that night.
Yeah, we definitely hope to play that venue again sometime in the near future. So, yeah, that's it. That was the first big one we did. On to the next batch. Brutal shows. As for the reason why we wanted to start the band is as far as Day of Doom goes in particular, it's just everything that's going on in society, we touch on it in our lyrics. We just want to bring the most brutal, extreme music possible to you. But as far as in general, is why we wanted to play music, it all stems from when we were kids. We had that shittiest day. There was nothing like having that album with the sick album cover, liner notes, putting it on, and just getting trapped inside that album, no matter what band it was or what style it was. We basically love music. We love to play music. We love to convey anything that has to do with music. So basically, that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to bring the most evilest fucking music known to mankind to the masses.
Heavy metal.
Alright, man. Turn that
Heavy
shit up for you
fucking
guys.
metal.
So on the topic of posting any of our music or videos on the internet, we're all for it. I mean, it's flattering that people want to put our stuff out there, and it means that people are listening to it and people like it and they're trying to share it with others. So we're all for that.
It's a good thing.
That's what we want. People just kind of spreading the word, you know? Let everybody see what we have to
That
offer
shit
to the
out
scene.
Yeah, I know a lot of people complain about the illegal downloading. There's no stopping it. You know, it's massive. The way we look at it is if somebody's going to go out there and they're going to go out to look for our music and they're taking that time, then they want to listen to us. And there's nothing wrong with that. But buy a t-shirt.
We're here to create music for ourselves and to entertain others. So I mean, watch it, share it, do what you got to do.
Exactly. Yeah, as far as if there's any bands that we prefer to play with than others, no, we're not an uptight band. You know, we enjoy other styles. If we'll play a mix-up show. We love some killer hardcore. We love thrash, and you know, a good show is a good show. You know, we have no beef with any other bands. It's a brotherhood. As far as we look at it, we're all out there for the same mission: to melt people's minds.
Right. It's good to have an open mind and, you know, really appreciate each other's styles anyway. So, you know, I want to hear what people have to do, and I don't want it all to be the same. I want to see what you have to bring to the scene. Feel the chemistry that your band is bringing.
As far as classification goes, metalcore, hardcore, deathcore, you know what, man? If it's freaking metal, I'll listen to it. You know, everybody's got their own thing. We got open minds to all sorts of different types of music, but when you put metal into it, you know, it's just hard and heavy, and you know, you gotta like it all, man.
And as far as us, we're death metal, if you want to call it that. But I mean, we have elements of everything. We have hardcore, we have punk in our music, we have Black Sabbath type classic rock, whatever you want to call it. I mean, you can't really categorize music as far as I'm concerned.
Old school.
As far as what songs we like to play live, definitely Lust for Blood is a crowd pleaser. I like playing that one a lot.
Me, it's Through Horrible Despair. Just straight up kill everything.
For me, it's Embrace Your Demise. It's just such a real serious energy to it, man. It just kind of grabs you by the gut, and just takes you in, you know, real powerful.
I'm gonna have to say I like them all, and I'm looking forward to driving them through your skulls live. Because
Yeah!
This is gonna be my first show coming up with the band, so I'm gonna fuck up everybody with all of them. How's that sound?
Sounds great to us.
Some things we do on the side, huh? I run a horror comic gig, Insane Tales from the Dead, total Tales from the Crypt style, freaking retro horror at its finest, raw, ugly, brutal, mysterious, amongst other things, just music.
Pick up his comic at InsaneTalesFromTheDead.com. There's a new issue coming out this
Issue number 2
October.
out, October 31st.
Yep. Catch a couple of pictures of my Grim Reapers I did for Dougie. It's going to be in there with other
Crazy
great artists. You have
artists
any
all
artists you
over
want
the
to,
freaking world, man.
any few of the artists you want to tell them they
Oh,
can check
God,
out?
we got freaking
Mortis.
Mortis art, man. Incredible. Freaking Silvano, freaking Mark K. Allen, Frank Tottarello, myself, John Schumacher. It's going to be a nice issue, man. Perfect for the Halloween.
Yep. And as far as, you know, other than that, we have families, we have children. We're filthy humans stuck in society.
I don't have any children.
Mike doesn't.
I have a fiance
I don't
and I
either.
have 4 cats.
I don't
They're
either.
my children, but I don't have any of those little fucking human fucks.
He still has
I mean,
to clean
I love
after
kids.
them.
I love kids. They're great.
Yeah, he sounds like it, doesn't he?
Right, exactly.
But he forgets he has to clean their shit and feed them.
Yep, like I have to.
I like
got 2
cleaning
of my
that
own,
shit
man.
for
I
you.
know how it is.
My Iron Maiden records and my kids, man. That's it.
There's actually a few great band moments. There's never just one. You know, the first one was being on the stage with our brothers, Suffocation. We come from Long Island. As everybody knows, Suffo comes from Long Island. We've been friends for a long time, and it was a great moment for us. Let's see, another time was Sam leaping out into the pit with his bass and completely slamming into people
That's right,
and,
man.
and
You
starting
better
a
watch
riot. That's right. He's going to jump out there and destroy you. Another moment is having our brother Mike in the band. You know, I mean, we've known Mike for a lot of years, and you know, it's really great to have him. It's definitely a solid unit. But if there has to be one overall moment, it was our album showing up at our house and having it in our hands, and just looking at it and having the artwork and the liner notes and the professionalism. And we have to give props to Lavadome, Jan and Lavadome, who has the utmost faith in us and supports us beyond anything we could ask for. You know, we're just a bunch of schlups trying to play 1,000 miles an hour, and he appreciates it, and we're glad that you guys appreciate it and appreciate us. And that's the big moment right there, getting that CD.
The Gates of Hell.
Gates of Hell. That's right.
All right, so our opinion on the current state of metal. You know, we're all going through some rough times at the scene. You know, we're all trying to support each other and get through this. It's gotten really hard, especially with some of the show venues when, you know, they expect you to pay to play and stuff like that. So you really got to put in work. It's really what it comes down to, and it just makes it hard for a lot of people. You know, especially when you're starting out. So, you know, it's a rough scene to get into. You know, I will say that, but we love it. That's why we do it.
I'm going to say it like this, man. Heavy metal will never die. It just keeps going on and on and on. Long live rock and roll. Freaking,
Yep.
you can't kill rock and roll.
Great
That's
answer
it,
to that.
period, man. That's it.
As far as some of the metal that's out there now, I would say that, like, some of it I don't really care for, but I appreciate everybody that plays it. I appreciate anybody that has the guts to be in a band and has the talent to play in a band. I might not particularly like it, they might not particularly like what I play, but when it comes down to it, I have respect for everybody.
Yeah, we all support each other. Either way, it's the way it's got to be.
Yeah, I have to piggyback off of Doug.
Only rock and roll.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's not going to stop us. I mean, it's people who've been in the scene. They're putting out some great music. I mean, Gorguts had a long hiatus, and they put out one of the greatest albums you're going to hear. Luke is the man. You know, Luke and the Boys Crush. And, you know, and again, what Mike was saying, as long as people are going to go out there and they're going to put forth the effort, there's no reason to put it down. We're all in this together, you know. Some of the venues, they're going to have their ways, they're going to be a little stubborn, but the one thing I can say to the younger people coming up in the scene is don't let it stop you. Grind it out in the rehearsal spot. Record your music with all the technology that's allowed today that you can do it with laptops and programs and microphones. There's plenty of shit out there you can do it.
Use a little radio.
Yeah, man. Box radio with another box radio. Do it double tracking. You know, I mean,
You guys are blessed, man.
there's no stopping. There's no stopping. I mean, I'm a huge Kiss fan, and I just think about people told those cats take the makeup off. 40 years later, they're basically telling you to go fuck yourself. So much respect to anybody out there in the scene trying to do it, and you know, go out there, go to shows, buy merch, because that's where it's at. People aren't going to say it. They wonder why ticket sales cost so much. $150, go see this band and that band. We touched on it earlier. Music is being stolen, so bands have to live. We got to eat. I don't come to your house and take your milk. So that's the way it goes. Support it, love it, live it. As far as how it came up with the band name, a few people have a misconception that it was taken from the Superman comic, where he fought Doomsday, and that is furthest from the truth. The name comes from the Conan the Barbarian movie, and the main villain in that movie is called Thulsa Doom. And in that movie, in the middle of his speech, before he gets his head cut the fuck off, he sits there and he says, "Day of Doom is here." And that's the best thing I could say to all of you. Day of Doom is here. Forever.
As far as some new stuff we got going on, just expect Undying Brutality, freaking Long Island style, worldwide, freaking death metal for your freaking ears to bleed to, man. Freaking on and on. The riffs just keep coming. So, it's going to be crazy stuff coming at you soon.
Yeah, we got a few shows lined up already. We have one at the end of October with Mortal Decay, Dehumanized, as well as a bunch of other great bands. And we have a show in November in Astoria, Queens. And we're just going to keep brutalizing your minds until your heads explode like scanners.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been writing a lot of music, you know. Everybody's got their own riffs. We're collaborating ideas. And we're really going to throw down some real heavy shit for you guys in the future. We definitely expect to see that.
Yeah, we already started working on a lot of stuff for the next release, which is looks like it's going to be titled Descent of Humanity, and should be out on Lava Dome as well. And yeah, the riffs these guys are bringing and stuff that we have, and you know, some of the drumming I'm doing on this next release, it's gonna fuck your brain up. That's for sure. You know, it's if you think we're gonna do the same thing over and over again, we're not one of those bands. Expect something new and fresh.
Expect delirium.
Yeah, definitely.
We're looking to expand and create
That's it.
further into our own ideas.
We're always willing to grow. And if you're looking for anything you need, Day of Doom, you can check us out on Facebook. Reverb Nation, you can check out some songs for yourself. You could go on, again, lavadome.org, purchase the album, CD, you see a bundle of CD and a shirt.
Insane Tales from the Dead.
Yeah, InsaneTalesFromTheDead.com. And
Day of Doom is here.
That's it. And you know, we really appreciate you taking the time to watch this. And if you're around the tri-state area, or if you see us playing abroad, definitely come out, come say hi to us. We love people coming up and interacting with us. We're not one of those bands where we're afraid and we ain't gonna shake your hand because you think you're gonna give us a silly disease. Because the bad news is you're gonna die anyway.
That's right.
There's the harsh fucking reality.
Doomed.
You're all doomed. We're all doomed. So you might as well enjoy as much music and have as much fun as you can on this worthless planet. So
Death for life, motherfuckers.
that's it.
Death for life.
That's it. Thanks a lot, everybody. Talk to you all soon.
Yep. See you guys real soon.